Hello and welcome. This is Lata Bhattrai from Single World News. Experts now recommend avoiding the term fake news, or at least limit its use, as the term fake news is closely associated with politics, and this association can unhelpfully narrow the focus of the issue. The term false information is preferable, as it can refer to a diverse range of misinformation and disinformation covering topics such as health, environmental and economics across all platforms and genres, while fake news is more narrowly misunderstood as political news stories. What is false information? False information is news, stories or hoaxes created to deliberately misinform or deceive readers. According to Martina Chapman, who is a media literacy expert, there are three elements to fake news: mistrust, misinformation and manipulation. Many people now get news from social media sites and networks, and often it can be difficult to tell whether the stories are credible or not. Information overload and a general lack of misunderstanding about how the internet works by people has also contributed to an increase in fake news or hoax stories. What are the types of false information? There are differing opinions when it comes to identifying types of false information. However, when it comes to evaluating content online, there are various types of false or misleading news we need to be aware of. Number 1, clickbait. These are the stories that are deliberately fabricated to gain more website visitors and increase advertising revenue for websites by using sensationalist headlines to grab attention and drive click-throughs to the publisher website, normally at the expense of truth or accuracy. Number 2, propaganda. Stories that are created to deliberately mislead audiences, promote a biased point of view or particular political cause or agenda. Number 3, satire or parody. Lots of websites and social media accounts publish fake news stories for entertainment and parody. For example, The Onion, Waterford Whispers, The Daily Mash, etc. Number 4, sloppy journalism. Sometimes reporters or journalists may publish a story with unreliable information or without checking all of the facts, which can mislead audiences. For example, during the US elections, fashion retailer Urban Outfitters published an election day guide. The guide contained incorrect information telling voters that they needed a voter registration card. This is not required by any state in the US for voting. Number 5 is misleading, of course. Heading stories that are not completely false can be distorted using misleading or sensationalist headlines. These type of news can spread quickly on social media sites where only headlines and small snippets of the full article are displayed on audience news feeds. Number 6, biased or slanted news. Many people are drawn to news or stories that confirm their own benefits or biases, and fake news can prey on these biases. Social media news feeds tend to display news and articles that they think we will like based on our personalized searches. Number 7, imposter content. When genuine sources are impersonated with false, made-up sources. Number 8, manipulated content. When real information or imagery is manipulated to deceive, as with a doctored photo or video. This can be used to mislead people or create a false narrative about something or someone. The false information business model. Well, the internet and social media have made it very easy for anyone to publish content on a website, blog, or social media profile and potentially reach large audiences. The more clicks a story gets, the more money online publishers make through advertising revenue, and for many publishers, social media is an ideal platform to share content and drive web traffic. When we go online or log into our social network, we are generally presented with news, articles, and content based on our own searches online. This type of content tends to reflect our own likes, views and beliefs, and therefore isolating us from differing views and opinions. This is often referred to as a filter bubble. What can we do about false information? Well, Google and Facebook have announced new measures to tackle fake news with the introduction of reporting and flagging tools. the vast amount of information available online and rise in fake news highlights the need for critical thinking. Children need to develop critical thinking from an early age. This is a key skill for young people to develop as they enter into third level education and prepare themselves for the workplace. How to spot false information. Anyone can fall for false information online. There are a number of things to watch out for when evaluating content online. Number 1, who is sharing the story? Check if the social media account sharing the post is verified. Most public figures and media outlets display a blue badge or a check mark, which means that the account has been authenticated. This can mean the content of the post is more likely to be reliable, although not always. Number 2, take a closer look. Check the source of the story. Do you recognize the website? Is it a credible or reliable source? If you are unfamiliar with the site, look in the About section or find out more information about the author. Number 3, look beyond the headline. Check the entire article. Many fake news stories use sensationalist or shocking headlines just to grab attention. Often the headlines of fake news stories are in all caps and use exclamation points. Number 4, check other sources. Are other reputable news or media outlets reporting on the story? Are there any sources in the story? If so, check they are reliable or if they can even exist. Number 5, check the facts. Stories with false information often contain incorrect dates or altered timelines. It is also a good idea to check when the article was published. Is it current or an old news story or not? Number 6, check your biases. Are your own views or beliefs affecting your judgment of a news feature or report? Number 7, is it a joke? Satirical sites are popular online and sometimes it is not always clear whether a story is just a joke or a parody. Check the website. Is it known for satire or creating funny stories? Well, if you want to know more details and more interesting updates like this to get yourself notified with the surroundings, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel Single World News and press the bell icon for the latest notifications. Stay connected. Keep supporting us, guys. Your single like, single view and subscription to our channel means a lot for us. Thank you.